Hello, my name is Tara Sunday, and this is my presentation on development for the young children with exceptionalities. How is development defined? Development involves change. Development refers to changes that build upon each other in a structured way. It is not random but follows a clear pattern leading to improvements and higher levels of functioning over time. Processes of development. It is very important for parents to understand development and track child's development through a milestone checklist. It's a classic question. Do children develop based on their surroundings, or are they predisposed to growth in certain ways, which means hereditary? Children develop at different rates. Every child grows and learns at their own pace, and even within one child, some areas may develop faster than others. A step-by-step progression, development happens in an orderly sequence, starting with simple skills and building towards more complex ones. Theorists who shaped human development. Sigmund Freud developed the psychosexual theory of development. Erik Erikson's psychosocial theory outlines 8 stages of development. Piaget's theory of cognitive development, Vygotsky's social cultural theory, and then there's also the attachment theory and the ecological theory. This is the prenatal period. This is the time from conception to birth divided into 3 stages. Structures like the placenta and amniotic sac start forming, rapid growth occurs, and the embryo starts developing major organs and systems like the heart and the brain. This is a sensitive period where most major birth defects can happen. Infant period spans from about 4 weeks to 2 years of age and is characterized by rapid physical, cognitive, and emotional growth. The key aspects include physical growth, motor development. Milestones include sitting up and crawling and standing and walking, cognitive development, social emotional growth, and language development. Toddler period spanning the 2nd and 3rd years of life is a transitional phase between infancy and early childhood. During this time, the physical development slows compared to infancy, but the growth remains faster than in later childhood. Physical development includes height and weight. Preschool period, typically spanning ages 3 to 5, is marked by significant refinement in physical, motor, cognitive, and social emotional development. Physical development, where growth patterns continue to refine and where boys are generally being heavier and more muscle tissues than girls. Some good activities that you can do with your toddler. Parents can support their children by engaging with activities at home with their toddlers to help support development. So you can play with Play-Doh, you can play, as you can see, there's pom-poms with tweezers to help support the grip and developmental delays. This is when tracking your child's development becomes critical to catch early signs of developmental delays. There are multiple online tools for parents who want to track their child's development. It is also a good idea to keep up with doctor's appointments and attend outside resources to support you and your child. Early interventions. The Children's Treatment Network in Midland, Ontario services the Simcoe County area. This organization helps support families in early interventions and accessing supports and services and funding options. Inclusions in schools are crucial for their holistic development and integration into society. Integrating children with disabilities into regular classrooms while ensuring they receive the necessary supports and resources will benefit their social and academic skills. How teachers can support children with developmental delays by providing individualized instructions, by adjusting tasks, providing support, and scaffolding. Teachers can use visual supports, which include visual schedules, visual directions, and have visual aids around the classroom. Some teachers may have designated EAs to support the child. To support children with developmental delays in a holistic framework, it is very important to have collaboration. This includes speech and language pathologists, special education teachers, occupational therapists. This all builds a foundation for student success. Parent and teachers' relationships are very important to have when supporting a child with developmental delays. It is crucial for a child's success in creating a supportive learning environment that benefits both the student and the family. By working together, parents and teachers can better understand the child's individual needs. Developmental disorders. Developmental disorders are conditions that affect physical, cognitive, emotional, and social development. There are genetic disorders like Down syndrome, Fragile X syndrome, and then there's neurological disorders like cerebral palsy. Factors affecting development: maternal health, which is nutrition, substance use, emotional state during pregnancy, which significantly impacts fetal and child development. The impacts on development: cognitive, so intellectual disabilities, learning difficulties, memory impairments; motor, so delayed milestones like walking or fine motor skills; social emotional, so difficulty forming relationships or regulating emotions; communication, so delayed. I just want to say, Miigwech, thank you for listening, and it was really hard to do 20-second slides.